1 month later on Earth, everything remained peaceful, as if no turmoil had ever occurred, yet amidst this calm, Golden Monkey, the one currently overseeing the planet, suddenly sensed an overwhelmingly powerful presence. At the same time, the boar and the elf both felt a terrifying pressure slowly descending upon them, like something massive was gradually drawing near, from within the murky darkness. A pair of bright eyes suddenly lit up, steadily approaching. Golden Monkey squinted, alert and wary. This aura, so strong, it felt both familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. With a single step, the ground cracked and crumbled beneath. Clearly, whoever was approaching wasn't ordinary. But when the figure finally came into full view, everyone was stunned. It was Badger. After a month of hellish training, Badger's strength had skyrocketed from early-stage transcendent rank 4 to its peak, but judging from his appearance, no one would think he had just become a powerhouse. He leaned on a wooden staff, his face swollen and bruised, body trembling, walking with the frailty of a 70-year-old man. He stumbled pathetically toward Golden Monkey, one shaky hand stretched out as if pleading for help, his voice hoarse and choked. "I made it back alive." Golden Monkey and the boar were shocked and rushed to catch him, expressions turning grim as they bombarded him with questions. Who had done this to him? Name them and they'd avenge him immediately. Without hesitation, Badger croaked out 3 words like a gust of wind. The master. 1 month ago, after voluntarily asking to have his strength improved, Badger was personally favored by the Divine Tree, but the so-called favor of the Divine Tree turned out to be earthly hell. Shouting at him while teaching, the Divine Tree's idea of guidance involved fists and kicks. Under such brutal training intensity, Badger eventually gave up all dreams of cultivation. He even knelt, begging to go home, but the Divine Tree only responded coldly with harsh words. Recalling that dark time, Badger clenched his fists, eyes burning with resentment, and ground his teeth as he declared, "I want revenge." His bold vow boomed like thunder, leaving his 2 friends beside him stunned, mouths agape, frozen like stone. They didn't know whether to be impressed or to call him insane. Meanwhile, on Azure Star, the Divine Tree roared in fury. He actually escaped. Golden Ant, bring him back, now. Golden Ant responded coldly. Understood. Back on Earth, Golden Monkey walked up to Badger, eyes filled with complex emotions, and chuckled. You've gotten stronger again. Badger, still sprawled weakly on the ground, replied, I ran for my life back here. Elsewhere, Panda swaggered in, arms full of spiritual bamboo shoots, lifted his chin, pointed forward, and shouted, right here. 1,000 spiritual bamboo shoots. You'd better count carefully. The one being pointed at? None other than his older brother. The Panda. Behind him stood a long row of pandas, hands clasped like a proper underworld gang. Before his brother could respond, Panda declared loudly, from now on, we owe each other nothing. Raised an eyebrow, calmly extended a finger and waggled it, then pulled out an IOU note from behind his back. No, look closely, he said. Near the bottom of the note, in tiny print, was a line, if overdue by even 1 day, 500 additional bamboo shoots must be added. Panda's eyes bulged, he exploded in rage. What? Who could even see that tiny print? This is fraud. You even edited the IOU. Pressed his forehead to Panda's voice icy cold. I don't care, you still have to pay. Panda roared back, even if you beat me to death, I'm not paying. But then, Poe's tone softened unexpectedly, the hardness gone. If you don't want to pay, that's fine, just agree to something for me. Panda eyed him warily. What is it? Turned around, his voice lowering with gravity. Leave the Divine Tree's camp. The one you'll face next time is someone named Dai. Wait. No, Big Bro got the name wrong. It's the Great Emperor. Panda froze, murmuring the name as if it were a ghost from the past. The Great Emperor. Nodded, eyes dark and solemn. Yes, he's terrifyingly strong. Even I fear him. I don't want you to die. You're the only little brother I have left. For a moment, Panda was deeply moved. Big Bro, he murmured, looked him straight in the eyes, his tone serious and unwavering. Leave that place. Even without you, they'll still be able to fight. But Panda didn't hesitate for even a second. His gaze was firm as he replied, No, I won't leave. Even if I die, I'll die beside everyone else. With that, he flung his cloak dramatically and turned to walk away, a dazzling, badass spin worthy of a 10 out of 10 on the cool scale. Behind him, Pa shouted in fury, "You'd better die out there. And never show your face again." He was so mad his teeth were grinding, yet there was nothing he could do, at that moment, deep within a dense forest. A sudden scream pierced the air. Lin Feng appeared in a clearing, surrounded by scattered stalks of spiritual bamboo shoots. He stood frozen, still not fully processing what had just happened. A low, murderous growl escaped his throat. "My bamboo shoots. The ones I worked so hard to grow." Beside him, Ling Yu felt a chill down her spine and whispered nervously, "Big bro." But Lin Feng was already on the edge. His eyes burned red with rage as he snarled like a beast. "Who did this? I'll rip their heart out." Not far away, a mouse tied to a tree burst into desperate cries. Its head was swollen with a massive lump, face full of grievance. It was the panda. "He stole all the bamboo shoots, and beat me up too." Lin Feng's face twisted in rage, his howl echoing like a demon unleashed. "I'm going to kill him." Just a little ways off, a dark figure was crouched quietly in the shadows of a tree. It had witnessed everything that just happened. It swallowed hard, heart pounding in dread. "I'm dead this time," it thought. Without wasting a second, the figure grabbed its basket and bolted straight toward Divine Tree Yuziyu, begging, "Master, please grant me a bit of life essence. I need to disappear for a while." But Divine Tree didn't even glance in its direction. He turned away, pretending to see nothing, hear nothing, know nothing. Right then, like a demon charging from hell, Lin Feng leapt at Panda with a furious roar. "You're not getting away." Panda spun around, face pale, cold sweat pouring down his back. "Crap. I'm done for this time." In the blink of an eye, a world-shaking chase erupted across Dragon Island. Divine Tree watched quietly from the side, expression helpless. He looked as if he had long gotten used to such ridiculous antics. "Seriously. What nonsense is it this time?" After the chaos settled down and the crowd dispersed, peace returned to Yuziyu's domain. He silently called forth the system panel. Instantly, golden text appeared before his eyes. Divine ability. Elemental tide summoned countless elemental forces to engulf the enemy. The denser the elements, the greater the power. This was a newly awakened divine ability, born from Divine Tree's success in fusing multiple elemental forces together. Yuziyu's eyes gleamed as he muttered, "I need to find a place to test this new power." No sooner thought than done. He tore open space itself, creating a gate that led straight into the universe beyond. In an instant, Yuziyu took his true body and stepped through the rippling void, into outer space. Floating before him now was a massive, blazing sun, the target of this trial. The sun itself. A moment later, a stream of brilliant aqua-blue spiritual energy gathered in front of Yuziyu. He nodded, eyes sharpening. "This is the perfect testing ground for my divine power. The sun, a place mankind could never hope to touch, a light that incinerated all, then let it serve as the stage for my might." As his words faded, a terrifying surge of spiritual energy burst from Yuziyu's body, roaring like a tidal wave across the boundless void.